Hey everybody. For real?
I was trying to mix it up.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel. Today we will be...
See, look at you. See, look at you.
I got tongue tied. Today we
See,
will
she
be
was trying to talk about.
Thank you for coming back to our channel. Do us a favor, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell over to the side so that you get a notification every time we post. Today, we will be discussing being single. Being single can be where it's at.
So we wanted to tell you that being single is actually really okay. You don't have to stress about it. You don't have to automatically have somebody, find somebody. When you have the one, yes, being in a relationship is amazing. But being single actually can be okay. This is the time for you to work on yourself. Figure out who you are. Know what you're going to bring to the table. Because you can't just expect to find somebody that has everything, that's bringing everything to the table, and you don't even got a napkin, a fork, a spoon, something.
Salt and pepper shakers.
One of them, at least. Because you have to be able to know who you are before you can begin to give yourself or introduce yourself to somebody else. And on top of that, when you have another relationship, you have to be able to know who that person is as well. And so being single is very beneficial. This gives you the time also to figure out who you actually are. Not to hurt you, not the broken you, not the you that always gave yourself to somebody, but you found yourself not being given to, not even the you that you find yourself becoming angry or mean or bitter because of past relationships. You have to be able to begin to heal from all of that in order to begin to give yourself fully and wholly to somebody else.
Correct. Personally, I kissed a lot of frogs before I kissed one that turned into my Prince Charming.
I'm not a frog. Thank you very much. Just want you
But
to know.
those other ones were. They were. Knowing myself and what I wanted out of a relationship and ultimately what I wanted out of a marriage was essential to my happiness and ultimately to the happiness of my relationship. When I met my husband, I was a complete person. I wasn't a broken person. I wasn't a hurt person. I was secure in myself. I was secure in my relationship with the Lord. I was very career oriented, very family oriented. And so I was a complete and whole person. We as women go into relationships hurt, seeking another person to basically bandage those wounds or heal those wounds, or seeking to be saved, or looking for someone to basically pass the time with. As women, we think of being single as a bad thing, and honestly, it's a good thing. It is a time for you to get to know you, get to know the woman you are. As we age, we change and we mature, and the things that we used to want, we no longer want. And so being single is a time to love on you and know you and learn to respect you, because you can't expect any man to respect you until you love and respect yourself. I was a complete person before my husband, and without my husband, I am still a complete person. My husband, however, made the complete person that I am that much better. I am a complete and beautiful puzzle. But when he walked into my life, all he did was add a different angle to that puzzle, which made me that much more complete, that much more cute, and that much more me.
It's very important for us to understand that knowing you is really what being single is all about. At the same token, we always hear a lot about, oh, relationships are 50-50, I have to bring this much, and that person got to bring that much. But I want to be actually honest with you. Relationships should be 100-100. That person should be able to bring all of them, and you should be able to bring all of you into that relationship. That's how you know that things are going to work and things are going to match. Because if you think about it, if you're giving 100%, or you feel as though you're giving 100%, and you think that your other person or your other half, the one that you decide to be in a relationship with, is only giving 50, then you find yourself stuck in old habits and things that you have already been in. And so you want to be 100%, and you want the person that you're going to be in a relationship with, or the person that you're bringing in, to be 100% as well. For me, being single was something that I actually didn't like. I hated being single when I was younger. Didn't like it, didn't want it. I figured I always had to have another woman around in order to make myself feel like I was a man, or feel complete, or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't until as I got older and I actually got my heart broken to realize I don't necessarily need to have. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's when I realized, I don't necessarily need to have another person around me in order to feel complete or to feel whole. My relationship with God began to get stronger when I realized that being single was something, or a place where God wanted me to be. And yes, sometimes God wants you to be just that, single, by yourself, because that gives him time to interact with you, gives you more confidence. It'll give you a better outlook on yourself and a better outlook on life.
This handsome basketball coach that I know, his motto is trust the process. And so when you being single, while you're single, trust the process. Trust the fact that God has that person out there for you, and he will send that person your way when it's your time. So if you're single, do you. Work on you. Love you. Be you. Trust your process.
She good, ain't she? She good. I like that. So absolutely, that is my motto. Trust the process. It takes time. Don't rush anything. Don't force anything. So we just want you to know, being single is okay. You don't have to have a relationship. You don't have to be intimate or be together with somebody through your whole life in order to figure out relationships. Sometimes it just takes being single.
Thank you for joining us. Do us that favor, hit that subscribe button and that bell over to the side so that you get all of our notifications. Until next time, trust the process.